Welcome back to the old barn on Ann Street. I'm really excited about this week's episode. Last week we did a lot of work up in the loft where we reinforced the floor. This week we're going to go back downstairs onto the main floor of the barn where Janet's studio is, the pottery studio is, and some of the first work we did there when we insulated the walls, got it ready for winterizing, and I just love the mosaic wall, how it all turned out in a mosaic kind of a fashion. So I think you'll really like this week's episode, so here we go. So we finished the work on the floor in the loft, which is the roof of this room that I'm standing in right now, Janet's pottery studio. And one of the next jobs that we're going to do, the one we're going to start working on now, is putting some insulation in the walls and winterizing it somewhat so that when Janet is working or in this studio throughout the year, you know, not only making pottery, but also having classes and stuff, that it will be, we can regulate the temperature in here. So let me show you what that's going to look like. So these are the original walls of the barn. You can see the exterior walls here. It's really a cool look, and we hate to cover that over, but we do want to add insulation to it. So here you can see here, this is the section here where they used to keep the cows. And so that has this extra layer on the walls would kind of, fortify the walls when the animals were in here. So what we're going to need to do is take off this outer layer, which is just like from waist down into this corner. Then we're going to put insulation in all there, cover it with plastic. Then we're going to reapply this wood and cover the rest of the walls with a layer of wood. So it's all rustic wood from the barn, other parts of the barn, wood that was laying around, wood that we can repurpose. And so that's the project that we're starting today. We're going to do it on all the exterior walls of the barn, and hopefully that will make it so that when Janet uses it year round, it will be comfortable in here and usable. hope you enjoyed this week's episode. Loved doing the work. It turned out great. I hope you enjoyed it. And here's a clip from next week's episode. Janet's pottery is in the barn. She's got her market table set up here. And look at that. There is the potter herself, a little bit excited maybe. So that's our episode this week in the old barn on Ann Street. Thanks for joining us. Love it if you could subscribe and become a part of this journey and join us every single week. All you got to do is click on the portrait of the barn at the end of the video, and you can become a subscriber, and we'd love to have you on this journey. Have a good week. We'll see you next time.